What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is a very rainy day here in Houston, but we're about to go check out the 5th Ward property. We had a couple things done in the last day or so, which you guys will see. And then we have a showing for a wholesale deal we're working on, and then we're actually going to close a new flip. So stick with us, it's gonna be a good one.
Job interviews, I remember hiring this guy who still works for me, and in the job interview, when it came to compensation,
what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, you'll be better able to replicate it for your own area of expertise. Step number 2, to name your proprietary system. I like having an easy name for my framework so that people can remember the process by the...
All right, we've made it to 5th Ward. We were supposed to be getting siding done today, Mr. Benjamin in the building. But however, because of the rain, they're not gonna be able to get it done today. And then I'm here with the roofer. We only had one roof done. However, they're saying that the other house was cheaply done. So we're gonna see if we can salvage the roof somehow. But let's take a look.
You spend one morning.
Gotcha.
So yeah, all or nothing basically.
Yeah. I say we just...
Yeah, no, we're gonna ride it out, bro.
Yeah, there's some dips and everything, but...
So basically they're saying he's saying when the roof was done, they just didn't necessarily nail down the shingles correctly. He said the roof will last. They replaced all the board and everything, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, guys, there's just a few little knickknacks, things sticking up here, shingles really. But I mean, it'll last, guys. And I mean, he said so, but you know, I get it.
Yeah, but that's beautiful. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one, so this is the new roof that he just did. It looks really good. And this one doesn't look bad. There's just a couple spots. He's saying that the rafters may need to be supported.
Right, so you put like this kind of roof, you don't have a problem with 20 you.
Yeah. I'll be straight up with you. Fascia 350
350?
or 340.
340 what?
340 to replace the sections needed for the fascia.
The sections, you know, whatever.
Yeah, whatever is needed.
Maybe I do for you, like, no, later is more problem, you know, for the guy. And
To do it afterward?
Yeah, after,
okay.
Yeah, because the metal, you know, is bending.
Yeah, oh shit. Okay, so you're not gonna do it?
Yeah, I do for you, yeah. But
Same price?
One time, yeah, same price, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it will be 56 plus the 3. So like basically 58.50
Yeah.
or 59.50. Yeah, sorry. Okay. And then we can get you paid for this one. Can you give me an invoice?
Yeah, you want to send me the email, then I send to you.
Send it to me? Okay. And I think you send me the W-9, right? If
yeah,
not, you can send it to me?
Put next, you know, put next you, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get organized early.
For Katie, can we do electronic payment? Is that you take
Yeah, it's
electronic? Okay.
Yeah. He has Venmo and everything, so.
that we're seeing do, you know, like 2 to 5 deals a month, which I think y'all are probably doing that, probably even doing a little bit more. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to roll something out. We have an app that we're rolling out called Trilly, basically a marketplace for wholesalers to connect directly with investors. And we're kind of offering basically a service for a 5K flat fee to people like you, to where you guys could send us your deals directly, and we could just put a 5K flat fee on any deal and basically get it bid up for you. As you know, we do the showings. We've talked about this before. I know you don't like the showings because usually they could command a higher price, but I wanted to run it by you and see if that might be something you'd be interested in. If you like sent over a deal to us, we just tacked on a 5K fee to whatever we sold it for. So like that one in Copperfield I saw, I forget your asking price, but let's say for example you're asking 130, we get it bid up to like 145. All we would take would be a 5K flat fee, but you get 10K additional on the asking price. And, you know, if we just did that a couple times a month, I mean, it'd probably be beneficial I think it'd be a win-win. So I just want to run it by you and see if that'd be something you're interested in. I know we haven't done business with before, so, we don't have a lot of rapport built up yet, but I just want to see if that might be something that would work.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, for right now, it wouldn't, just being honest with you. I don't ever have a problem selling properties. I just need to buy more properties. So yeah, but I mean, I appreciate the offer and everything, but yeah, it just doesn't really work for our model and what we have going on right now, but I appreciate it.
No, I get it, man. I think we've talked about that before, and I know it's not an issue for you guys to sell them, but I just want to offer and see if you might be interested in maybe getting a little bit more than what you're asking. Obviously, no problem selling properties right now, but anyways, I just want to put a bug in here on that. Like I said, we can command a little bit higher of a price at our walkthroughs, just because of the bidding process. And if we just took a 5K flat fee, I think, you guys might make a little bit more than what you're asking, and we'd get 5K. So, anyways, just want to put a bug in here, man. Maybe we can touch base later on that, but if not, no big deal.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate the phone call. You have a good one, my man.
All right, dude, I'll talk to you later. I'll keep sending you what I have.
All right, sounds good. Bye-bye.
All right, man. Bye.
All right, so other big companies always trying to get people's deals. That's a company here in Houston. It's called Myers Home Buyers. They basically just create bidding wars and stuff, and it's cool. And it's just like everybody loves capitalism basically until we're on the other end of it. But they're a good company. He's a good dude. It's just I've tried to buy some properties and it just didn't work out, so it is what it is. But I appreciate him reaching out. I love a good follow-up. Anyways, though, we're here also at the Fifth Ward Properties because we had a slight hiccup, and I'm gonna show you guys. Our architect is here helping us because we actually found an old fireplace in one of the, well, actually both of the properties, so we're trying to do some redesign.
Yeah, it's a real plumber set. What did the plumber say?
He'll just work around it because he planned on putting the
The flip, because they don't put the pipe in there.
Correct.
Now, if you want to keep this, because what we had did originally, right here was open.
Okay.
But what we can do is we can move it over here.
Okay.
We can shift it over here if you want to keep this.
Gotcha.
But most people abandon this and take it out. But if you want to keep
is there a benefit to? Shit, dude, what you think? You want the fireplace?
I don't give a fuck about the fireplace, bro.
Most people
but I just
and take them out. Most.
If they've already chopped the top, bro, probably Javier could just hit it with the hammer and we just keep it as it is.
Because it's not going to go all the way. You're not going to have your chain all the way through.
Yeah.
So they check it out. So normally they just take this piece out.
Gotcha. And I guess we're already low on space, square footage inside.
Yeah, it probably would. Just have Javier charges a couple $100 and just.
But it's part of his demo.
Yeah.
So since he's gonna, you're ripping everything out, going down the steps anyway. So then it's, it's a part of his demo.
Then yeah, let's just do that, bro. Let's just do that then. Maybe we were just overthinking it.
Yeah. Now I understand what you're thinking though.
Yeah.
But see now if you was gonna put like a wood burning like little furnace or something like that and then connect it to this chimney, then that'd give it that old cosmetic look, that feel. Now I can dig that.
Yeah.
But the functionality though, but see it's abandoned and it's topped off, so yeah. It's more of a headache than anything.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Ben? What do you think?
It's looking good. Architect just left. He definitely put my fears and worries and my overthinkingness at ease. So we're good to go. Next stage is just demoing, getting all the walls down to the studs, getting the second restroom framed, and getting going. But we're making headway.
Guys, so as you can see though, the roof has been done on this one. Fascia is looking good. We got her boarded up. Now we're gonna head to the next stop of the day, which is a wholesale deal that I'm selling for a buddy of mine, and it should be good, guys. We already have some full price asking offers. Gonna try to run it up a little bit, but let go.
Start a podcast, let alone one about marketing a business. But looking at it through the document Don't Create lens reveals that it was the materials. Recently, I was at a private mastermind retreat in Wyoming with a handful of influencers who collectively made billions of dollars online and influenced hundreds of millions of people. On my own podcast and on other people's podcasts, I developed ideas on Periscope and Facebook Live. I ran events, workshops, and coaching programs, testing the ideas on other...
All right, what's up, guys? So we're out at the second property of the day. This is a house which we are co-wholesaling back there, and we have a couple buyers coming through. As you can see, we already have a couple here, and the showing isn't actually till noon, so Benjamin's up front, and we should be good to go. And I've never actually even seen this house, so let's take a look, guys. So a really big lot. We're actually over here behind these houses, there's a golf course. So yeah. Really big house, nice house. AC unit doesn't look too old, roof looking good. And I'll take a walk around inside in just a second. Master suite. Another one of those in-ground showers. If you guys remember my video that I did with Ferris, the other house had one of those. Let me get out of your way, actually. If you guys don't know my partner, he is American Picker. He needs his own damn TV show. Every time we buy a house, he's always trying to keep something. Look at him. He over here trying to buy something. Always. Trying to buy a truck, some hockey sticks, anything random. Mr. Benjamin, buyers are deep, guys, I'm telling you. When you have a good deal, they come out. All right, guys, so showing went good. We had about 5 or 6 buyers. Like I said, I already have a full price asking offer, but we're trying to run it up. So we'll see how that goes. And then, you know, we're gonna head to the title company and go close on this new flip, which I'm excited about, and I'll break that down for you all at the end of this video or in the next video. And then I actually already sold the Sunnyside property, which we had a showing for this morning. We didn't go to it because it had a lockbox and it was just trying to stretch us too thin. But yeah, we should make a nice little $6,500 assignment off of that. It's a JV deal, didn't have to put any money into it, you know, shot out an email, so not bad. But yeah, guys, just trying to take y'all along with me today because it's a busy one. All right, guys, so we finally made it to the title company. I'm waiting on Mr. Benjamin, but we're gonna go ahead and get set up and get things rocking. Can I just take it away?
Yeah, absolutely. Casey's running on schedule the rest of the day, so.
Okay. Good deal. All right, so we're at the title company. I'm just waiting on Mr. Benjamin to pull up. I lost him somewhere in traffic. But this is a property. It's actually about 10 minutes from my house. We're paying a little bit more than I normally would for a property, but it's going to be a really good deal. It's going to be a quick turnaround, so I'm willing to take the risk. But yeah.
2 stores to get some headache medicine.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm nice.
Have you drank water today?
A little bit. That's probably.
Drink your water.
Yeah, I went to Costco too. I didn't know they were just a surplus store. Like they don't sell any small things.
Yeah,
I've never been in a Costco.
Alright guys, so that's it. We're wrapped up. How you feeling, Ben?
Feeling good. Another project under the belt, or starting another project. So good momentum. Just gotta keep it going.
Good stuff, guys. So I'm gonna wrap up the video here. If you guys could smash the thumbs up button, like, subscribe, give me a follow on Instagram. Follow my man Ben. I'm gonna put it in the description, his tag as well. But I appreciate you guys kicking it with us, and we're gonna be taking you through all these projects as usual. Peace.